Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is no other than your boy, Mr. Pastor Dirty Raider the First, Esquire. And today we are here with our man, the one, the only, the quarterback for the last 8 years, second round draft pick, Mr. Derek Dc4 Carr. Dc4, thank you for being here today, man. Greatly appreciate you, man. Greatly appreciate you.
Thank you.
What's up, man?
Thank you. It's an honor.
It should be.
Little DC, today I want to do something different today. Y'all, I know you do a lot of interviews, but today I want to do a special interview today. Today I want to be the general manager that is hiring you for your job. Is that okay, Mr. DC?
Right to feel however you want to feel.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Look, DC, my first opening question to you, please. If I was the general manager and I said, DC, give me your opening statement, what would you say to me, DC?
I'm not for everybody. I understand that.
That was short. I like it. It was to the point. I get it. DC, let me ask you this. Let me ask you a question about talent, DC. Because I always tell people either you got it or you don't. And some people just don't believe me, DC. And I be like, hey, look, you don't understand. It's got to be in you. But DC, give me your philosophy. How do you feel about talent?
Well, a lot of it's God-given. Mm-hmm. You have to have the ability.
Yeah.
If you don't have the ability, it's not going to work.
Hot damn! I got the same sentiments as you, DC. Look. If I'm the GM, man, I'm already impressed with your answers. We look like we on the same page, DC. We look like we on the same page. But got more questions for you. I got more questions for you, DC. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Your pops. How was it growing up in an NFL family, DC? You know what I mean? Was your pops very influential? Did it help you at any cost? You know what I mean? Did it help you at all? You know what I mean? Could you let me know?
He said, he would always tell me, he's like, hey, just give me an hour a day. We're going to work as hard as we can at whatever sport you're playing or whatever you're doing, and then you can do whatever else you want with the other 23. And that went to, we'd be out there an hour, and my dad would, no matter what we were doing, he's like, all right, let's go, it's been an hour. I was like, no, Dad, let's keep going.
Goddamn, that's a beautiful answer, DC. That's a goddamn beautiful answer. I apologize for my language. That's a damn good answer, DC. Give me a second, man. Give me a second. I gotta get myself together. Should never ask that man that question. You know my background. But I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm a pimp. Get my shit together. I'm a goddamn pimp. Shit. Alright, cool. I'm back. So, Mr. DC4, sorry about that. I should never ask that question coming from a single parent household. I didn't have a father. It's kind of touched me and answer touched me. But moving on in the interview, DC. Let me ask you a little something about being a Kobe Bryant fan, because I do my homework, I do my research, and I hear that you's a big Kobe Bryant fan. Can I how did that become about? How did you become a Kobe Bryant fan?
As I got older, I was like, man, I want to find one person, whether liked or not, any sport, that is the most competitive, hardest working person I can find. And it was Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was the hardest worker. So I watched every video, I read everything about him, every article, every interview, everything.
I like that too. Okay. Let me, you speak of the Mamba mentality, right, DC? You speak on the Mamba mentality, you know what I mean? Kobe used to be found in the gym, you know what I mean, after a loss, working on his game. What do you do, sir, after a loss?
There's been losses where, I come home and I work out. I come home and I get back on my computer and watch more film, because it's a constant, never-ending self-improvement. Quest to be one's best. That's the Mamba mentality, right? Mm-hmm. And no matter what anybody said to me, no matter what anybody still says to me, I'm like, I just smile, because I know it's going to work out in the end for me.
Wow. That is that Mamba mentality I like. I must admit, I do like that Mamba mentality. With that Mamba mentality, let me ask you this question as well, Mr. DC4. What does it mean to be a professional? Yeah, a professional football player, a man that is about his business. What does it mean to be a professional?
Someone once told me the first step to being a pro is act like one.
Hot damn, look at that. Look, straight to the point, boy. Straight to the point. Look. You blowing this shit out the water, DC. You're blowing this shit out of the water. I'm loving it. Loving it. So moving on, DC, let's move on. Let me ask you about the off season, DC. As a general manager, I'm very concerned about my players' off season. Unlike your counterparts in the NFL who like to take vacations, DC, could you please tell me how you yourself, sir, approach the off season?
As a football player, I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. I'm not going to miss a workout.
Righteous. I like that a lot. Man, boy, you got some answers for me, DC. I wasn't expecting none of this, but you have got some answers for me today. Hey, look. I think the nation gonna love this, DC. Look. So, let me ask you another serious question, Mr. David Carr. Let me ask you another serious question. So this question I'm gonna ask you right now, Mr. DC, is people say that you're soft in the post-game interviews and that you never put the blame on people. You always seem to shoulder the blame. You never call your teammates out. Could you please explain to me why that is?
Yeah, that's part of being a leader too. Is I'm going to say that, but I am going to go challenge the guys that need to do better, right? But I don't need to do that in front of a camera so everyone else can think better about me. I don't care less how you think about me. I know I'm strong enough as a man to know who I am.
Well, shit, that's a damn good answer. Which brings me to my next question, DC. What did your teammates' thoughts on you, Mr. DC4? If you could speak for your teammates, what would you say your teammates think about you?
I want my teammates to, they know. They'll watch. They were at the same game I was at.
Yeah.
So when I'm standing up there, I'm taking the blame and all those kind of things. It's like, man, he's got my back.
Look, you sound like a damn good leader to me. I don't know what all the hate is, but look, I done heard a lot of rumors around, you know what I mean, every off season, you always up for trade, you know what I mean? I never know why. But then, you seem to somehow retain your job. Now I understand why it is you seem to retain your job every year, DC. Not only are you a damn good quarterback on the field, you're a damn good man. You're a damn good man. I love it. But, I'm going to ask you another question, DC, because a lot of people, they have hurt feelings and things of that nature when they're drafted. Could you just shed a little light on draft day for me? Yeah, I mean, how was it going when you was sitting there and, in the draft and it was going down? What was your thought process on that?
And then I saw Khalil and I was like, okay, that makes sense too. Aaron Donald, yeah, okay, you guys are pretty good at this. Dang. You guys aren't missing.
Yeah.
Odell, okay, nice, good pick.
So I get it. I get it. Yeah, you right, man. You was drafted well, but them boys that you didn't name off, yeah, them some stars too. But you DC, you deserve everything you getting right now. DC, I want to approach it. I want to ask you a serious question real quick. Another serious question. I know I said I wasn't going to have a lot of them, but some of these might be serious questions. Some of them might be jokes to some people. Look, what's your take on social media, Mr. DC? Because, you got all these players out here doing the TikTok dancing, you know what I mean? They won't be on social media all day long. They won't put everything out that they didn't did. Everything they won't do. They won't show you that they went and took a crap. They won't show you what they ate, what they bought, who they dating. DC4, how do you feel about the social media?
Honestly, so much of it, if you really think to get deep, if you really think about it, why do they do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What social media has done is it has given people this platform to where they think that they can talk to certain people a certain way, when really there's levels to this stuff.
My same damn sentiments, man. Look, I was on them social media the other day, man. This man felt like he could say any and everything he wanted to me, man. And then when I say something back, he ain't got nothing to say. I told man, meet me, Dark Alley, at night. We can settle it. Did he show up? No. That's what I'm saying. You got a lot of gang bangers. They Texan bangers. You know what I mean? They Texan bangers. They Texan bang. They Texas bangers. You know what I mean? So, that's for another day, Mr. DC. That's for another day. Let me ask you, as we get ready to wind down this interview, Mr. DC, let me ask you some lighthearted questions real quick. You know, how has it been since day one of joining Raider Nation?
It's been awesome, loud. It's been crazy. The games you guys have been at has been awesome. That first game, running out when they introduced me, for the thing, like the roar, and like, oh yeah.
That sounds good to me, brother. That sounds good. I see why you sticking around. You enjoying yourself. I like it. I like it. DC, I got another question for you. Can you please let the world know how it is you feel about others of people's opinions about you?
So I got to a point where I don't want negativity. Like if you have that, that's for the birds, man. You can have that.
Yeah.
I want people to surround me that uplift me, encourage me, push me to be better, all that kind of stuff. I don't need your opinion. You don't do what I do.
I got the same thing, DC. I feel the same way. I sure enough do, sir. Look, this might be a tough question. It might be the toughest questions of all. These last few questions I'm gonna ask you, DC. The last couple questions. I'm down to the last 4. Okay, don't stress out, DC. So, my last question is the loss of Henry Ruggs.
And that right there was emotional for me.
Yeah, I was emotional too. I had a lot. God, I felt for the boy. I felt a lot for the boy. I know he made a mistake and all, you know what I mean? So I really felt for the boy, you know what I mean? But we ain't gonna touch on that too much. It's a touchy subject. I'm gonna ask you just one question about John Gruden. I just got one question for you, John Gruden.
Over and I hugged him, hugged his wife.
Should he be forgiven?
People can, at least accept him that, hey, you're not perfect, neither am I, but hey, we love you.
In what aspect?
And I don't know at what capacity that is, but just so he can live life,
Okay. That's fair enough, young brother. That's fair enough. Look, DC, I had a question, you know what I mean, what it is you're like on the sideline. And someone told me you brought a clip. You brought a clip for me. Okay, cool. Let's roll that clip of DC on the sideline.
Don't lose your stinger, man. We got the lead, and let's keep it.
That is exactly what you should be saying to those players out here on the field. You got the lead. Don't let it go. So many times I have sat back and watched you guys let a lead just slip away, and I say to myself, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Please don't let these boys lose. Look. That's you sign a good leader, man. Sign of a good leader. I like that. Look. Last question, DC. Very last question. Your goal, Super Bowl. What does that mean to you?
No matter what I go through, for me, I'm going to enjoy my time in the NFL. I'm going to cut it loose. I'm going to play my tail off. Playing that free has led to more success. There's no egos here. Records and all that is cool, but I just want to win. The thing that I want is the trophy. So whatever.
Yeah, I like that too.
I just want to hold that trophy and know that it's mine.
I like that. But me too, man. Hey, look. Damn good answer. Look, DC, I'm gonna just be straightforward with you, DC. I'm gonna just be straightforward with you. If I was the general manager conducting the interview that I just conducted and with the answers that you just gave, you'd be leaving here with an extension.
I'll have a lot of emotion later, probably.
No doubt about it. Hands down, you'll be leaving with an extension.
There's been a lot of heartache, a lot of hard times.
It's not like a pressure feeling, but there is a heightened level of someone has to do it.
Thank you for your time, DC. We out.
Thank you. What's up?